Real quick, Cone, Michigan made a hire yesterday. You're a little skeptical hippo about. Please tell the people.
The University of Michigan hired a former Georgetown basketball player yesterday to be the graduate assistant quarterback coach for the football team. So I feel like I can start right there and not even bring up her sex and ask a valuable question, which is, did Michigan football get better this week? Because I'm having a hard time believing they did. I mean, having played football, if I went and interviewed for a Georgetown basketball position, they would have laughed me out of there.
Laugh you out.
They would have laughed me out of there no matter how great of a basketball coach I may be, right? They would say there are too many other people who are qualified, but somehow we can't mention that in this scenario. So there are people who say, well, it's just a GA position. Well, it's a graduate assistant quarterback coach position at the winningest football program in the history of the sport, okay? It's one of the most coveted positions in the nation. You guys were GAs. You would have jumped on this opportunity, no? I mean, I played with dozens of guys, and I know what they had to sacrifice to get that first GA coaching job, right? And, you know, people are saying that this is a fantastic hire for Michigan to go hire the first female coach on the football team. Why? Like, why is it fantastic? I don't understand. I mean, if we're not supposed to say that it's bad to hire someone just because of their sex, why is it okay to say it's good to hire someone just based on their sex?
Yeah, my thing is this. I don't care what's in between your legs.
Yeah.
I don't care. Okay, I do think when people say, oh, well, there's men's coaches that coach women's basketball. Basketball is universal. There's not an NFL for women. They've got smaller leagues where they play tackle. You see flag on TV. That's a totally different thing. But I do think women coaching in men's sports is fine. My problem, like yours, is this is a basketball player now becoming a football coach at a very important position. Take away what's in between their legs. Take away all of it. It's a PR stunt.
You know,
it's a PR stunt. I guarantee you, there's a lot more women out there that are qualified to coach football than this woman is. But again, I don't care about your sex. Like you said, if you go interview for the Duke GA basketball job, they're gonna be like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you are a football player. It doesn't make sense. That's why it's a PR move. Not because of what somebody looks like, not because of what sex they are. You just hired a basketball player to be a football coach. Not saying it could never happen. Not saying there's been guys that played a sport or girls that played a sport and went and coached a different sport. Now, if this person had 10 years coaching experience, whether it was in the NFL as an intern or hell coaching JUCO or something like that, I could understand it more. But this to me is just a PR stunt for different reasons than when other people freak out and call people sexist and all this other stuff.
I wouldn't care so much, except when I played for that program, every single thing I did, every minute of the day was judged based off the value I brought to the program, my performance, my grades, everything. And so, you know, there are people saying that she shouldn't be allowed to coach just because she's a woman. That's not me. I mean, if there is a quarterback coaching guru out there who knows the game so completely and so thoroughly that they can help make me a better player, that they can dissect speed break Dino, right side 300 box, Y stick H through a 54X slush like that and help make me better. And they say, but the only caveat is she's a female. I don't care. Let's get her on the team. Let's get her on the team. But I don't see that. I mean, that is a meritocratic process. I don't see this as meritocracy.
I think that's the best
see this as a PR play from a university that for the past 60 days, with the malfeasance of the president to the Juwan Howard situation, they made so many errors in just the past 2 months that honestly, I'm embarrassed to call myself an alumnus.
If you like that content, go ahead and subscribe because we're going to be balling every day on Crain and Company. Hit that like button while you're at it and go ahead and smash it like Derrick Henry on an ISO run.